And we're lucky enough to have Chrissy Thornton today from National NAMIWalks. She's our walk manager. She handles multiple sites across the country, but NAMI New Jersey has been one of her walks since 2012. And she really knows this program inside out. She knows how to tell you to make this program work in New Jersey. Chrissy?
Do this better than her, but that is certainly not true at all. We are fortunate to have her as one of the greatest leaders in our program, and I'm going to stop right now and ask all of the leadership for the walk this year to take a stand so that we can recognize you. We certainly know that this job is not easy. It is the furthest thing from easy, and we just want to thank you for your commitment and dedication. So if the leadership could just stand and we give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen from NAMI New Jersey are certainly committed to growing this walk effort, not just for the fundraising, but really for the visibility and the strength of NAMI at all levels. Again, I'm Chrissy Thornton, and most of you have seen me before. I recognize a lot of friendly faces, but I bring you greetings from Arlington, Virginia, where National NAMI is located. I have worked for National since 2009. Most of you know I started out at NAMI, Maryland in 2007 in Aruna's position, covering the walk. I also was the Director of Development and Special Events there. I'm really excited to be working with 84 walks across the country this year, 2015. And the walk program serves two purposes. We serve the opportunity to build awareness of people living with mental illness and their loved ones, and the opportunity to raise funds so that we can sustain the good work that we do in the community. It says here that we're the largest and most successful mental health event in the country, and that is true. We started in 2003, but I will tell you that American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is knocking on our heels. But that just means that the conversation is getting bigger and growing bigger, and so we look at that as a success as well. NAMIWalks is a signature program, so it's just like Family to Family and Our Own Voice Basics and our other programs. It's the only signature fundraising program offered at this point by NAMI National, and we just want to continue to leverage the partnerships that we have in the community with different sponsors and with different organizations so that we can continue to grow our cause. At National, we're doing a lot of big things. We're going to talk a little bit about our partnership with Alpha Kappa Alpha, Sorority Incorporated. Certainly that has made inroads for us to be able to have a broader reach into more communities, and we're so excited about this 4-year initiative with their organization. We're really focused with our new executive director on the concept of building a movement. And so that's what our strategic aim is through all of our efforts at National now. Why support New Jersey? Well, New Jersey, I'll tell you a couple of things I do know about NAMI New Jersey. The quality of the program offered throughout this state is just phenomenal. You all just embody what we would want to see all across the country, and I will tell you, and you probably know this and can look around and see that you all are one of the most diverse organizations within NAMI all over the country. And there's just much success that you have that kind of impact on not one community, but all communities. And so we certainly want to continue to be able to finance your support, education, and advocacy efforts in the state. And I'm sure that there's more information available about the offerings. Right, perfect. So the walk goals this year, we have a fundraising goal of $150,000. Who can raise that on their own? No? Okay, so that's part of why we're here today. We're going to talk about how we can work together to achieve that goal. We certainly do not expect a few people to raise a whole lot of money and take on that burden. Instead, we have found over the years that if everybody just does a small part, and it really is about talking about why you're here, and we'll talk about that a little bit. If everybody does a small part, we'll be able to be very successful. The sponsorship goal is $50,000, and I know we're in the mid-30s.
This slide tells you where we are.
It tells us where we are. This is exciting.
Well, as of last night.
As of last night, we are at $40,250 of our $50,000 goal. That's phenomenal. We usually look at our walks to be at about 50% of that goal on today, and you guys have certainly surpassed that. We have 45 teams with 22 individual walkers. Those are people who have decided not to be on a team but to walk independently. And so far, our team fundraising is about $15,000. So that's really such a great start. Let's give yourselves a round of applause for that. So what are we asking you to do? We come out today so that we can talk about what our process looks like. Because when you're at home and we say be a part of NAMIWalks, sign up, a lot of times people think, I can't do that. She's not talking to me. That's not for me. I don't have the time, or I don't have the money, or I don't know how to fundraise, or I'm not ready to tell my story. So part of today is really about empowering you all to know that you certainly not only have what it takes to be a part of this, but you are essential for us to be successful by being a part of this. So we're asking the people who are here today, if you have not already done so, to consider signing up as a team captain. How many registered team captains do we have in the room? Wow, that's great. What does it mean to be a team captain? Well, we want you to create a team page, preferably using our website. A team captain for us just means someone who is willing to step up in a position of leadership. A team captain does very little more than a walker would be required to do, other than to set the example and to recruit people to walk on their team. And so we want you to register online. I know there's a station set up over in the corner for people to register now. Don't wait, don't mind me, get up and go get registered, because we need as many people as possible. Why is that? Because our process is grassroots. You will not see a whole lot of commercials about NAMI. You will not see a whole lot of billboards or public media displays about NAMI, but what we rely on is the willingness of everybody in this room to just go out and talk to people, to go out and tell people to come to our event, for you all to tell your sorority sisters and fraternity brothers that this is important to you so that they will come out as well. Does that make sense to everybody? So we're asking you to join by signing up today. If you're uncomfortable using the website, we certainly don't want to dissuade you from raising money offline, but people do raise more awareness and more money, about 80% more funds when they use the online system. So we encourage you to go and get signed up. Once you do that, you're going to recruit people to walk with you. And so on average across the country, our teams are about of a size of 10. Now, we have 300 people on teams in some areas in the country, and we have people that walk alone. So there's certainly no criteria, but on average, it's about a team size of 10. And how much money do we look for each person to raise in NAMIWalks? None? Well, you all do know there's no registration fee involved with participating, and that's purposeful, and we continue to be one of the only events in the country that do not assess a registration fee. But we ask people to attempt to raise a minimum of $100. And we have found that when we encourage people to attempt to raise a minimum of $100, we've reached our goals in communities all across the country. So when we have one team captain and an average of about 10 people on a team that raise $100 each, how much is that? $1,000 team. And that's how our model works. It's one team captain, 10 people on a team, $100 each for a $1,000 team. And we look at that, we will have many people with the best of intentions that go over there and register or register at home. They're going to sign up. They're going to really have every intention to fundraise, and they won't raise anything. It happens all across the country, and we're aware of that. But also we'll have people that have teams that raise $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. And so we found that it averages out. So we don't ask people to go out and raise a whole lot of money. We just ask people to talk to the people in your network and just do your small part of $100. If you attempt to do that, you can certainly be a big resource for NAMI New Jersey. We want you to also look for sponsors. I notice over on the table there's a lot of sponsorship material. We want to be players at the table in the communities in New Jersey. And in order to do that, we have to show that our cause is not just important to the hospitals and the psychologist's office and the behavioral health care industry, but that we're important and relevant to all kinds of businesses across the state. And that's why we ask you to go out and talk to businesses that you frequent. We don't want anyone to go out of their way, but if when you get off work, you pick your kids up at daycare, you go get your dry cleaning, you pick up your prescriptions, you talk to your attorney, and then you go to the chiropractor, those are the 5 places we want you to simply drop off materials, because they know you. And believe it or not, even today, 2015, people give to people. They don't give to NAMI, they give to people. And so we encourage you to pick up as many materials as you would like so that you can go out into the community and make this not about NAMI. See, this for us at National stopped being about NAMI about 5 years ago. And it started being more of a community mental health event and a community mental health conversation. So we really want to encourage you to get as much support as possible. You can register online. If you don't do it today, we really still want you to do it. And The website is NAMIWalks.org/New Jersey. Our website is fully secure. It allows people to give at their leisure and convenience. People can contribute online through credit card or by PayPal, and it allows you to share your page through social media to encourage people to donate. And it also ties you into the overall goal of the walk so that you can see our thermometer continue to grow as we continue to have success. You're going to register, and if you have trouble registering, please contact the walk leadership. That's what we're here for, to help make sure the process is pretty seamless for you and the people that you recruit to help us. You're going to create your page, and here's where you have a chance to, if you would like, tell your story. You can talk about why you came to NAMI. It may be very deep and personal, or it may be something as shallow as, you know what, I just know they do good work, and I want to be a part of that. So this is where you can have the liberty to tell your story and to talk about why you're supporting the organization. And then you want to get social. And so I know my college and university pals over here know about social media and using apps to engage other people, and we've certainly had success over the past 2 years raising money through our Facebook-powered app, through our mobile app, which is available for free on the Android system and on the iTunes system. And people are really using and leveraging this technology to be able to engage more people on the spot, to give and to become a part of the process. We also continue to collect donations, what we call the old-fashioned way, or the non-technological way. And so in your folders, you'll see some collection envelopes. If you are collecting cash or checks, if you collect cash, we do ask that you try to convert that to checks. It really helps on this end with the accounting, just to make sure that all the funds are credited to your fundraising and tracked in the office. But certainly you can raise money that way, and we would encourage you, however you do it, to go out and talk to people and ask at their comfort level for them to give. And then we want to also ask you to talk to your employers to find out if they are willing to match your charitable fundraising or charitable contributions. Many employers do, and we don't know because we don't ask. So if you don't know, please send an email or call into your HR department and see, will they match funds? They usually do in many larger organizations, specifically up to a certain amount per year. And that's certainly an opportunity for us. So before Aruna comes back and talks about the walk day information, I just want to encourage you all. You all are doing a wonderful job here in New Jersey, and we have our eye on you from National. I talked to Sylvia yesterday. We really invested in growing the event here so that you can continue to do the phenomenal work that you do. And I will tell you, it encourages me. I travel all over the country, all over the East Coast, Midwest now, and sometimes the West Coast too, and I don't see events that look like this. I don't see events that look like this. And so you are our leaders for NAMI, and we appreciate your commitment to not leave anybody behind. That's extremely important, and we appreciate you. I will be a resource as well for you all as we journey through this process. I thank you for coming today, and I just ask that don't take the opportunity home with you. When you leave and say, that was great, she sounded good, but this is not for me, when you do that, then the people that you know who aren't here, who may be suffering in silence, won't get connected to the support that we have here. So don't take the opportunity out of the door with